Marieanne here, the crotchety clogger. I am back again because I've had a couple of people express an interest in chair clogging. Maybe I should have put it another way. Can you clog in a chair? Well, I've been trying, and yeah, you can. So I'm going to back up so you can see me. But yeah, I really do think that this can work, guys. Now, the only thing I do believe would be better suited would be in a straight back chair or in a sturdy chair. Now, one other thing I'm thinking about too, I simply don't have a chair, a straight, solid chair with arms. I do not. But if you have a chair like that, like your dining room chairs at your dining table, if they have an arm, that may be beneficial for you. I would then advance eventually maybe to a chair without arms, more like this one, later on, you know. And the reason I'm thinking that is because when you're doing any kind of lifts or clog kicks, that's going to require a little bit of abdomen muscles. And if you have arms when you're doing kicks, you can kind of use those arms to help you lift that leg. You know, that's just a guess of mine. But yeah, so let's, just for fun, let's just do some double steps. And what I might do, and well, no, we're good. I was going to say I could hold on to this piece of furniture as well. So if you're sitting by your dining table doing this, you can always place one hand on the table. And I do not recommend sitting at the table as if you were going to eat a meal with your legs under the table, because you're going to knock your knee on the underside of the table, I'm sure. But let's start off with just double steps, okay? So I'm going to start with my left foot, and again, I'm going to mirror you, okay? So double steps. Here we go. Double steps. So you see, I have to lift. And this is also a good way to remember that when one foot hits the floor, the other one comes up. Whoops, I missed the sound. You can see I'm not used to chair clogging. I do miss some sounds, but you know what? That's kind of I may have to take this into consideration in my teachings from now on. Might be a good way to be sure to get sounds. But anyhow, one thing, if you're going to chair clog, one thing that you want to keep in mind is the difference in being seated as opposed to standing is that you're not going to feel the weight shift. You're not going to have that shift of weight that you would have if you were standing. So always kind of make that a point. So if I started with my left foot and continue to do double steps, I want to be, once this foot comes down, I'm going to pick the other up. So that's my intended weight distribution. Whoops, missed the sound. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so let's try our single basics. Now this is the one where we do double step, rock step. Yes? You know what? I'm going to profile this. That way you can see the rock step a little better. All right, so starting with I'm going to start with my left foot, and I'm going to go a double step, rock step, double step. And remember, this is alternating. Double step, rock step. So every time a foot hits the floor, the other foot's going to pop up. And so that is to give our idea of that weight shift. double step, shift, shift, double step, shift, shift. I'll face you. Excuse me. Okay. Left foot, same thing, single basics. Here we go. Double step, rock step. Yeah, cool. And if you've watched lesson number 6, you'll have just seen how to do a double basic. So I'm going to start left foot there too. Double step, rock step, double step, rock step, double step, rock step, double step, a double step, rock step. Cool. Let's try with our right foot. Yes, double basic. 2 double steps and a rock step. Here we go. Double step, rock step. Double step, one more. Yeah, guys, I think this chair clogging thing is going to work out pretty good. I like it. You guys are going to feel it in your quadriceps, okay? And you may feel it a little bit in your abs. That's not a bad thing. So take it easy, right? Let's review from lesson number 6. Let's review the fancy double, okay? And that's no. I need to rewind. Okay, let's review the triple basic. That's the one that has 3 double steps and a rock step. Okay? So starting with my left foot, we have and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 rock step. And a 2 and a 3 rock step. And a 3 rock step. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4. Right. What else did we do in lesson 6? Fancy double. Fancy double. Okay, fancy double is 2 double steps and 2 rock steps. Yeah, that's what makes it fancy. So, we're going to start left again. We've got 2 double steps, 2 rock steps. Double step, rock step, rock step. Double step, rock step, rock step. Yeah. Okay, that was our left. We should do our right as well, so we can keep, what's the word, ambidextrous in the brain. All right, right foot, fancy double. Double step, rock step, rock step. Double step, a rock step. One more. Again, just remember to kind of exaggerate what would be your weight shift in every step. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of confusing, right? So literally just yeah. So when one foot comes down, the other one comes up. Okay, I'm going to do 2 rock steps. Rock, step. Yes. Kicks. Let's do triple kicks, yeah? Triple kicks. So I'll start with, that's 3 double steps and a kick up, yeah? And remember, our kicks are where we go kick, lift, right? So just do a tiny kick off of the floor, but not far, and then lift with the knee, right? So, triple kick, 3 double steps and a kick up. Here we go. Left foot, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, kick up, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, kick up. My knee popped, and a 3, kick up, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, kick up. Yeah, this is possible. This is very possible, very. All right, let me come back here with you, so I don't have to slouch. There we go. So yeah, guys, I think the chair clogging thing is a definite yes. For those of you that ask me, can you clog in the chair? Why, yes, I think you can. I wouldn't recommend doing it like in a recliner or an easy chair. Well, it just depends. when I sit in my husband's recliner, my feet don't hit the floor. And I'm 5'6.5". I'm not that short, kind of average. But when I sit in his recliner, my feet do not hit the floor. So I would recommend a straight back, sturdy dining chair or something of that nature. One with arms to start with, if you have that. Because again, now an easy chair, if your feet can hit the floor, or you can kind of sit more, not on the very edge of it, but sit more in the middle of it to where your feet can hit. Yeah, because you do need your feet to hit the floor. I even was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if somebody would invent, well, I guess the invention's in my head. Let me back up. Oh! This would be the ultimate chair clog. Chair clogging. All right, where there would be a slanted surface like table in front of you that you could clog on. Wouldn't that be cool? I don't know. I thought. But yeah, guys. All kidding aside, I do think this would work for you. From now on, if you don't mind, go ahead and watch and do the tutorials, the clogging tutorials from your chair, okay? Because everything I will work on with you while standing is the same that you can do while sitting. And I do not mind if anybody has any questions at all concerning how would you do that in a chair as opposed to standing. I would be glad to answer those questions in emails or just do a special video, okay? Otherwise, I think that what you see standing, you can do sitting, as long as your feet can hit the floor, right? And again, the weight shift, that's a little tricky, so that may take some getting used to. You've got to kind of pretend that you're shifting weight. I mean, because obviously all your weight's on your bottom when you're sitting, right? So instead of your feet. So you have to here's a cute little rule I give my students. And this is in clogging class or in tap class. I tell them never leave both feet on the floor at the same time. Right? So that way, if they remember that and try to implement that, they'll always have that shift of weight that's needed. But it can be done sitting as well. We've proven that, right? All right, so Marieanne here, the Crotchety Clogger, signing off. Till next time, happy chair clogging, guys. Thank you.